Wow! History is made today as online world TV source. Skyblast is launched. My name is Eneche Ujunwa. This is Skyblast online world TV source. Skyblast is the online world TV source. It is the online TV network of Hookupsky Limited.
We provide live TV, videos, and news on tech discovery.
Of course, the roof is solar panels. The back view will be pointing to the east pole where the sun rises. You will never pay for national grid bill. Also, the roof folds down at the touch of a button. It can be made transparent at the touch of a button. Come a balcony.
Political updates.
Buhari visits the market. He sympathizes with victims and promises a speedy intervention from the federal government.
I don't participate in vote buying. I never paid anybody to vote for me. I don't think that will solve the problem of Nigeria, and I don't think it will solve the problem of any state.
People and events.
Marked by many rituals and cultural customs. The variation of religious
business update.
The meeting with Mr. President to update him on all the plans and actions that we have taken towards the implementation of the new Naira redesign program.
Health matters.
Welcome to Health Matter. This video is about signs you have kidney disease. More than 37 million people are estimated to have chronic kidney disease.
Skill update.
Religion update.
Built environment.
Trade alert.
Street matters.
Scholars forum.
Comedy series.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
I'm very fine, sir. Happy New Year, sir.
I wish you the same.
What's your problem? I've told you, you can't work.
Investigation room.
Partners who are involved as well to go out and both encounter customers of dark web marketplaces, dark web narcotics traffickers, as well as sort of get
loyalty check.
Single and searching.
Lifestyle.
Security and crime.
Movies.
I think I need to document them. I recently discovered that they are demons living amongst us.
Nigeria U23 Eagles were defeated 2-0 by Guinea in the final qualifier.
Education.
Entertainment.
Me with they clean on the house. Na me with they wash on the car. Na me with they cook no.
Now so them they do. Back everybody like it's sardine.
Science and technology
is being explored every day, from floating farms to edge computing.
Environment.
Economy.
War and crisis.
Weather forecast.
Welcome to Skyblast Weather Forecast.
Welcome to Skyblast TV Weather Forecast for 29th March 2023. Documentary and more.
We are impartial and independent, and every hour we create distinctive, world-class programs and content which inform, educate, and entertain millions of people in Nigeria and around the world.
You can always interact with us on our social media platforms, which include
their platforms:
TikTok at Skyblast TV,
YouTube at Skyblast TV,
Facebook Skyblast TV Live,
Instagram.
Welcome to Skyblast News at 6 a.m. My name is Eneche Ujunwa. These are the following headlines. Lagos debunks abolition or SMD host titles for now. The FCC secures conviction of Chinese nationals in Sokoto. DSS police joint force arrest Eze Imo, who threatened to invite IPOP to Lagos. Man removed from plane for opposing Tinubu's inauguration. The pianist, who's been playing for more than 100 years, plots to install interim governments will fail. Olanepekun. Naira gains against dollar by 0.03%. Nigeria's total public debt stock hits 46.25 trillion in 2022. Arsenal sweeps aside Leeds, restore 8-point lead. EPL, while Chelsea lost 2-0 to Aston Villa. Lagos debunks abolishing all SNDBO's titles for now. The state government said it has not abolished all SNDBO's titles in the state at present, describing the reports making the rounds as April Fool. The clarification came following viral reports on social media on Saturday that the state government has abolished SNDBO titles in Lagos. This came on the arrest of SNDBO Ajao Estates of the States after releasing a video calling for an invasion of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, into Lagos for the protection of Igbo properties, especially in markets across the state. IPOB, after prescribed by a court, was designated as a terrorist group. According to the SNDBO Ajao Estates, we will invite IPOB terrorism to Lagos to protect our properties in Lagos and combat anyone against us. Let my voice go viral. Writing to the abolishment of SNDBO's titles in the states, when contacted, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Wenga Omotoso, debunked it. Omotoso simply said, "It seems like April Fool, let's ignore now." Meanwhile, the reports going on social media read, Lagos State Government abolishes all SN titles and this will be alert. EFCC secures conviction of 2 Chinese nationals in Sokoto. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, secured the conviction of 2 Chinese nationals, Mr. Meng Weiku and Mr. Hu Kua, before Justice Abubakar Mahmoud Tauba of the Court of Appeal, Sokoto Division on Friday. The 2 Chinese nationals were convicted and sentenced to prison terms each on count 1 and count 2 on the appeal brought against the judgment of the Federal High Court Sokoto, which discharged and acquitted the accused persons on a 3-count charge bordering on conspiracy, money laundering, and attempted bribery to the tune of 50 million naira brought against them by the Sokoto Zonal Command of the EFCC. Delivering unanimous judgment, Justice Tauba berated the respondents that tried to frustrate the appeal through maneuvering, stating that gone are the days of technicalities in law, emphasizing that courts must allow cases to be heard on merits. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) secured the conviction of 2 Chinese nationals, Mr. Meng Weiku and Mr. Hu Kua, before Justice Abubakar Mahmoud Tauba of the Court of Appeal Sokoto Division on Friday. The 2 Chinese nationals were convicted and sentenced to prison terms on each count 1 and count 2 on the appeal brought about against the judgment of the Federal High Court Sokoto, which discharged and acquitted the accused persons on a 3-count charge bordering on conspiracy, money laundering, and attempted bribery to the tune of 50 million naira brought against them by the Sokoto Zonal Command of the EFCC. Delivering unanimous judgment, Justice Tauba berated the respondents that tried to frustrate the appeal through maneuverings, stating that gone are the days of technicalities in law, emphasizing that courts must allow cases to be heard on merits. DSS Police Joint Force arrests SNDBO, who threatened to invite IPOB to Lagos. The SNDBO of Ajao Estate, Lagos, Frederick Wajago, has been nabbed in a midnight raid by the Nigerian Police and Department of State Services (DSS). Skyblast TV reported that Wajago, the SNDBO of Ajao Estate, was arrested by a combined team of police and DSS in the early hours of Saturday. A police source revealed that the team stormed his palace, but he fled. He was eventually traced to a hotel in Ejibo and arrested at 1 a.m. and is currently in the custody of the DSS. The Eze on Friday vowed to invite members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to Lagos to secure properties of people and people in the state. Majago, in a 49-second video shared on Twitter on Friday, said the move became necessary in the wake of attacks on some Igbo people in the state. The Igbo leader said he stood by his words, insisting that his people must take a stand in Lagos. IPOB will invite them. They have no job. All of the IPOB will protect all of our shops and we have to pay them. We have to mobilize for that. We have to do that, Majago said. We must have our own security so that they will stop attacking us at midnight, in the morning and in the afternoon. When they discover that we have our own security before they come, they know that we have our own men there. An unidentified air traveler was removed from a fight over his insistence on President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu not being sworn in come May 29th. The lone protester was carried off the Abuja-bound flight on Friday despite his resistance. In the video obtained, he is heard saying Tinubu cannot be sworn in. Then in another clip, he is being taken out. He's heard shouting, "Obedience, you are here. They are doing this to me. Obedience, you are here. I'm naked. Obedience, you are here. I'm going naked." Pianist who's been playing for more than 100 years. Khalid Maza has been playing piano for more than a century and is still drawing thousands of fans on social media. Born in June 1914, before the outbreak of World War I, and when one of the favorite composers, Claude Debussy, was still alive. The French pianist practices 4 hours a day and is about to release her 7th album, 108 Years of Piano. From her apartment overlooking the Seine River in Paris, Leigh removes cautiously, reading the 3 pianos in her living room, but retains a youthful enthusiasm. "Me, I am young," she says with a smile. Age is not something I'm interested in. These are people who are forever young, amazed by everything. And there are people who don't care about anything and never loved anything, even their man. Can you imagine? She adds. "Piano is my life." Mays was a piano teacher for much of her life, and it was only after turning 100 that she started building a significant fan base through her Facebook page. They are inspired by her continuing good health and the refusal to give up the traditional French pleasure of wine, cheese, and chocolates. She gives people strength. That's why she has such crazy success, said her son, journalist Frederick Mays, adding with pride that she's one of the few people over 100 releasing albums. Plot to install interim government will fail, Olani Pikin. The immediate past chairman of the Nigerian Body of Benchers, Chifole Olapikin's son, has described the alleged plot to install an interim national government in the country as a call for anarchy. Olani Pikin, who spoke at a public function, the Labour body organized to mark the end of his tenure as its chairman, further adduced reasons why the alleged plot would fail. According to him, there is no provision in the 1999 Constitution as amended under which an interim government could be accommodated. The senior lawyer, who is a former president of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), urged aggrieved politicians to cease fire, insisting that the outcome of the said interim government would be calamitous. He said, "Whenever there is any election anywhere in the world, there is bound to be disagreements, but we will, because of every disagreement, call for the system to be disbanded. This time around, people have come to court. That is a civilized thing to do. The law is there. Let them exploit the opportunities provided by the Constitution and statutes. But for some people to sit down somewhere and call for interim national governments, as a lawyer, I don't know the jurisprudence that will accommodate it. I am not saying that all is wrong in every institution created by God for man. That would be minuses. We don't have it 100% anyway. I am not saying there are no rooms for improvement, but don't let us call for anarchy. With the little knowledge of law and jurisprudence that God has endowed in me, I don't know how we are going to accommodate it, and I can be quoted. Who will be the president, or better still, what will be the nomenclature? What will happen to governors at the state level? I want to play as an elder statesman for those calling for interim national government to cease fire. Let them introspect. Let them think of what is going to be the outcome. The outcome is going to be calamitous. It is going to be an ill wind that is not going to blow us any good. It's going to blow all of us into the Atlantic. Only people stand on it. Business updates. Naira gains against dollar by 0.03%. The naira appreciated against the dollar on Friday, exchanging for 461.38 at the investors and exporters window. The rates represented an increase of 0.03% when compared to the 461.50 it exchanged to the dollar on Thursday. The open indicative rate closed at 461.30 to the dollar on Friday. A spot exchange rate of 466 was used for trading within the day before it settled at 461.50 naira. The naira sold for as low as 459.50 naira to the dollar within the day's trading. Its total turnover of US $188.37 million was traded at the official investors and exporters window. Naira total public debt stock hits 46.25 trillion in 2022 NBS. Nigeria's total public debt stock, consisting of the most domestic and external debt stock of the federal government of Nigeria, 36 state governments, and the Federal Capital Territory, hit 46.25 trillion naira, or $403.11 billion in 2022. The Nationals. The report showed that Nigeria's public debt stock grew by 4.96% in 2022. It said that external debt stood at 18.7 trillion in 2022, while domestic debt was 27.55 trillion. Sports updates. Arsenal sweeps aside leads, restore 8-point lead. Arsenal's 7th consecutive win saw them defeat Leeds United 4-1 at the Emirates Stadium and have retained their 8-point lead at the top. Gabriel Jesus began the scoring in the 31st minutes from the penalty spot. Ben White doubled their money 2 minutes after the restart. Jesus secured his brace in the 55th minute. Rasmus Christian got late sole goal, and Granit Xhaka scored for the second league game, running at the 84th mark. The Brazilian hasn't scored a goal since October, a month before he sustained an injury at the World Cup. The Gunners are enjoying themselves in the first position, looking down at Manchester City with 8-point advantage. The visitors, however, are still in a competitive relegation battle and will face their fellow demotion candidates, Nottingham Forest. Other EPL results: Nottingham Forest 1-1 Wolves, Brighton 3-3 Brentford, AFC Bournemouth 2-1 Fulham, Crystal Palace 2-1 Leicester City. Chelsea manager Graham Potter has reflected on his side's 2-0 defeat to Aston Villa on Saturday. Only Watkins and John MC Dean scored for the visitors as they claimed a stunning result at Stamford Bridge. The result sees the Blues drop down to 11th in the table. Tasmen are 11 points off fourth place. They are also 9 behind fifth place Newcastle United, having played 2 games more. In both boxes, we are second best. The first goal was disappointing from our perspective. We need to do a little better there, of course. But there were a lot of good things in the game, a lot of attacking play, attacking entries, shots. But because of the scoreline, it is not. We are down in the game and we are really disappointed. Potter told Sky Sports. Welcome back. Thanks for watching with us. Stay tuned for more updates.
Skyblast TV.
Pinterest, Skyblast TV.
LinkedIn, Skyblast TV.